Yeah, welcome back everybody to the Ultimate Racing League. Just had to check there that this was going live before we got any further. So yeah, round 7 sees us in Japan at the Fugi racetrack. Cracking little track, this one. We have been covering the Pro Split 1 League throughout this season. And Ultimate Racing League is sponsored by Prop Up & Co. So let's take a look at the grid then for this endurance race. We have Pat on pole position, followed by Stormfly in second. Victor takes third on the grid, followed by Panic at the Tesco in fourth. Mr. Scott is fifth. Mr. Smith is in sixth place, followed by Brisbane seventh. Harry G 8th. Enzo Jack is ninth on the grid. Fitzy 10th. Frowny 11th. And Unforgiven in 12th position. So let's get this one underway. So we've got 16 corners on this track. It's a 2.835 mile track, so it's a bit of a beast. And this section that the guys are on now, this very long straight, that raising at a 0.92 mile long straight, so we might see some action down that section of the track as the race progresses. All 3 compounds of tyre has to be used in this race. Looks a bit murky out there, doesn't it, at the moment? Hopefully things might clear up a little bit as the race progresses. So current leader is Pat, Stormfly, Victor, Panic, Brisbane, Harry G, Fitzy and Frowny is your top 8. And at the moment Stormfly is putting major pressure on Pat. This is a 30 lap race. And as you can see, Pat is running the racing medium compound of tyre. Racing softs for Stormfly. That's probably why he's putting Pat under some pressure at the moment. Slightly better racing compound for Stormfly, and Victor is running also the racing mediums. Let's go back up the top 2 actually, because as they come round to this on this final corner, 10-16, given that Stormfly is on slightly better racing compound, I think we might see a pass down here. And plenty of speed also. Look at that, getting into the draft. We might see quite a few of these throughout this race, down this very, very long straight. And there you go. Stormfly will pass Pat, I think, down here. He's got the inside line and goes through, and there you go. Made it look easy, didn't it? I don't think it was easy, but it made it look easy. So Stormfly moves up into the lead. Let's go down the field a little bit more, see what's going off. Victor in third position. And he looks like he's trying to pull a bit of a gap between himself and Panic at the Tesco. Currently in fourth, not too far behind him is Harry G. And Brisbane, who did well last week, if I remember rightly. Fitzy in seventh, and not too far behind him is Enzo Jack. Actually, Enzo Jack is almost neck and neck with Fitzy at the moment. Here on lap 2. Oh, great battle between these two. I'm just going to stick with these two for the time being, because it's just filtered, is that the word, off a little bit. And then we've got Scott in 9th place. Unforgiven, who started in 12th position, remember, in this race, has moved himself up into 10th. So Unforgiven on a bit of a charge at the moment. Oh, he's gone a bit wide there. Oh, Frowny. We won't go back and replay that one. He just went a little bit off track. He's lost a bit of momentum for the time being. Still a long way to go though. Let's go back up with your leader and see how Stormfly is getting on. Let's pull a little bit of a gap away between himself and Diesel, Pat, at the moment. There's a gap. Victor has given everything he's got. I need to stay with these top 2 guys. on the racing mediums. What's Panic on is on the racing mediums also. So I expect Panic to get a little bit closer to Victor. Not at the present time though, but Brisbane's got other things to think about at the moment. He's got Harry G there and Enzo Jack chasing him down. So got a bit of a three-way battle going off here at the moment in sort of the sort of mid-ish pack of this race. I have to have a little sipple actually. Looks like things are starting to clear out on track at the moment. It was a bit misty start of this race, and things are clearing up just a little bit, so which is good. Looks like the old sunshine is trying to make its way out between the all the mountains there in the background, or the foreground rather. Great battle here between Enzo Jack. Oh, a little bit touchy there from Enzo Jackie. His car didn't want to play ball, did it? And it's lost him a little bit of time. There goes Harry G down the inside. So is Harry G. He's going to make the pass on Enzo Jack also. So unfortunately there, Enzo just losing a couple of places. He's fighting back though. Oh, was a bit of a touch there between Harry and where's he gone? Oh no, they're still on track. I think there was a bit of a touchy there, but we're not going to go back and look at that one because all the guys remain where they should be on the tarmac. So as we were saying, this is round 7, so just got 3 rounds remaining after this one before the end of this championship. It's gone pretty quick actually. We've seen some great racing from these guys, and we're seeing it yet again in this round. Enzo Jack is really on the charge at the moment. There he is having a battle with Brisbane. Not too far behind him is Harry G, Scott, and who's the other guy? Yeah, it's Fitzy also remaining with these guys. 1:41.15, Stormfly, fastest guy on the track at the moment. We're going to go back up with him actually just to see how he's getting on. And there's the gap between Pat and Stormfly. A couple of seconds, no biggie at the moment. Panic at the Tesco still staying in 4th position. There he is, all Panic. He's got a nice decent gap between himself though and Brisbane, so it looks like the top 4 guys are pulling away from 5th downwards. Harry G, who's having a little look at Enzo, isn't he? I think he likes this tractor's old Harry. We'll have a bit of onboard footage shortly, I think. We might go with, or shall we go with Scott? Decisions. We'll leave it for the time being. We will do a bit of onboarding shortly. When I get the feeling. Oh, I've got the feeling now. Let's go on board. Let's go on board with Scott. This is the final section, if you like, before the start-finish straight. Nice and laboured round these corners before this final 1:10.16, before the guys hit that power and down this very, very long straight. Got a good drive through that one, did Scott. Oh, he's making an impression on Harry. Oh, great shot there. Now then, has he got the curry sauce? Oh, I don't know, because Harry's got the beans. Who's going to win? Is it going to be the beans or is it going to be the curry sauce? Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, shall we go? Let's go back and have another. Let's go back a little bit further actually. Let's have a look at that one again. Yeah, just a bit. Just went a bit hot, didn't he, into that corner, shall we say? No biggie. Nothing too much to worry about there, really. Could have been a lot worse, but it wasn't, and that's what counts. Smith in 10th, Unforgiven has lost a place, moves him. He was 12th and he was 10th, now he's in 11th. And Frowny just catching these guys up in the old Pepsi livery. Here at Fugi Raceway. Still looking good for Stormfly though, although his racing softs are taking a bit of a pounding at the moment. As you can see, his front left is about, what, 45-50%, something like that. So it won't be all that far, maybe, I don't know, depends how hard he pushes it, doesn't it? We'll keep an eye, he could be one of the first guys into the pits. I'm just trying to see if I can find somebody else on the racing soft compound, and there's the man Enzo Jack, currently sitting in 7th position, and his tyre wear is a lot worse than was it Stormfly's? So it could be just one more lap possibly. He might get 2 if he's lucky, Enzo Jack. I'm going to say he's going to be probably pitting end of this lap. If I was to put money on it, we will see. We'll come back to him short. Actually, we'll just go in front of him actually, because Harry G is really giving it to Brisbane at the moment, isn't he? Look at that. He is really piling it on. No respite for Brisbane at the moment. Lap 7 of 30, still waiting for the first guys to make their pit stop. I don't think I've seen anybody on the hard compound tyre yet, have we? I don't think. Now then, let's just go up for your leader. Let's see if Stormfly is going to do another lap or 2, or is he going to... Looks like he's going to keep on going in. So no, another lap there for Stormfly. Yeah, no problem at all for Pat on the racing medium. He's going to go down through. Here we go. This could be... Oh, somebody's coming there, aren't they? There we go. Yeah, Enzo Jack. Don't blame him. His front left is almost non-existent, so this could be a good pit stop if his pit crew is nice and quick. Let's take a look at his pit crew in action. A bit of fuel going on board there. Maybe a bit more than a little, actually. Yep, that's fuel going into his tank and not vodka. What a waste that would be, wouldn't it? Really, I mean, come on. Oh dear, dear, not a happy bunny. Well, Enzo Jack B has picked up that 3-second penalty, either coming in or probably coming out the pits. Actually, he's picked that one up, so that's not going to do him any favours whatsoever, is it? Maybe a few choice words coming from underneath his racing helmet at the moment, so we'll leave him with that one just for the time being anyway. And it looks like he's got a little bit flustered actually with a penalty. Yes. Anyway, meanwhile, Stormfly is going for another lap. Surely this must be his last lap before his pit. Look at the gap he's got now between himself and Pat. He's got a decent bit of a gap. A few more guys coming into the pits. Victor still in third place, pretty much staying with Pat. His tyres are looking good, just over or just under half a tank of fuel left in his car. Panic at the Tesco still in fourth place. I think he's been there, hasn't he, for pretty much of this race, if not all of this race actually so far, in fourth position. He's looking after his tyres pretty good actually, his Panic, so maybe this is part of his race strategy. His fuel looking good also, so I maybe expect Panic to maybe get a little bit further up when it comes to the old pits. We'll see. Anyway, Harry G followed by Mr. Scott. Not too far behind him is Fitzy and Mr. Smith having a great little battle. And it looks like Unforgiven currently sitting in ninth place now. He's on a bit of a charge. Stormfly in the 140.092, race leader, still the fastest guy on the track. We might go with a bit of onboard footage actually with Mr. Smith very shortly. Yeah, we're coming to the final bend now, so let's go on board with Smith as he gets into the draft of Fitzy, and surely this time he's going to have him, or is he? Because that's as close as you like, and any closer than yeah. Late on the brakes there from Mr. Smith, but he gets it round that first turn very nicely indeed. So good racing there between Smith and Fitzy, and Smith taking that 7th position. Fitzy down into 8th. Unforgiven is currently in 9th with Frowney into the pits. Brisbane is on the racing mediums. He's been in, back out. So is Enzo Jack, which unfortunately that 3-second penalty that he did have, obviously he's got rid of it now, but it's done him no favours. But is he going to pass Frowney in the pits? And he does. So Enzo up into 11th position now, lap 10 of 30. Hopefully the guys won't get too much spread out. Let's take a look at Victor. I'm not seeing much of Victor in this race so far. I think he'd be pretty pleased with his effort. Is that Stormfly coming into the pits, was it? Yep, Stormfly then in the pits. So Pat takes the lead from Victor in second. Panic moves up into third position. And I think he's going to be okay for a few more laps or so, I think, so far is Panic. So no worries for him just at the moment. Scott and Harry at it once more. It's good to see. And Mr. Smith is also joined the party with Unforgiven chasing these 3 guys down. So we have got one or two little battles still going off in this race. Got time for another little sipple actually. You guys just watch these 3 while I have a little very good. Let's take a look down the field, see if there's anybody else having some battles. Stormfly back out after his pit stop. Enzo, Jack and Fitzy pretty close together, and Frowney. So yeah, the guys actually are getting a little bit more spread out at the moment. These three are definitely the closest at the moment regarding battle-wise. Ooh, just touching just over 160 mile an hour before they hit those brakes nice and hard for turn one. Let's look at the tyre wear between these three. So look, there's Scott's. Harry G is pretty much the same, and yeah, so regarding tyre wear, pretty much similar-ish between these three, 4th, 5th and 6th, Scott, Harry G and Mr. Smith. Unforgiven, he's got a slightly worse tyre wear, so I'm not expecting him to make up too much ground on the three in front of him, just because of his tyre wear, nothing else. But who knows? Maybe the monster will come out of the Unforgiven. Well, not literally, but meanwhile, Pat still fending off Victor. Come on, Victor, lad, let's get a little bit closer to Pat. We want to see a bit more of a closer battle. Oh, it's not going to be too long before he's going to be coming in, though, is it, unfortunately? Because look at his fuel gauge, running on fresh air almost. Yeah, the top two, fuel-wise, not looking too good. Now then, is Panic going to do another lap? That's the question. The top two, I think, will come in. But will Panic come in also? He can do another lap. I think he's got the fuel for another lap as Panic. So I'm just going to stay with this guy, and I'm just interested to see if he comes in on this one or he goes for another lap. And he can also tell his mum that he's been on the TV again, so it's all good. Here we go then. Does he stay out for one more? I think he will do. And he does. And there we go, he takes the lead for the time being anyway. His fuel's just gone on the red, so obviously he is going to be pitting at end of this lap. So he might lose that position, or he probably will lose that position again. Same goes for Mr. Smith in second. He will be pitting also end of this lap. We got in there, five guys in the pits. busy time for the pit crews. Stormfly in 8th place. Right, it was, there you go, as fast as you like, because the guys are in the pits, up into 3rd, and he's going to be on the charts now. He's on the racing hard, so he might just do 3 laps on the racing hards before he comes in. I'll drink to that. So everything's going to change now, actually, after the pits. So let's go with Panic. He will definitely be pitting on this one. There's no way he's going to make that fuel last another lap. unless he knows something we don't. Pulls to the right, and there you go, into the pits for Panic. Also Smith into the pits, and this is where Stormfly will take that lead back, I should think. It's going to be close. Just take a wee while before the car actually gets to the pit crew, but surely, how fast? Well, they're still in there, look, putting fuel in, so Stormfly is definitely going to take the lead of this race. Not far off the halfway point. And there you go, just like that. How's about that? Into first position, Stormfly, Pat in second, followed by Victor in third place. Not too far behind him is Brisbane. That could be a great little battle between these two. Ooh, oh, gets a great drive through that corner. Does Brisbane, really puts it onto Victor now. We're going to stay with these two. This is a great little battle. He did have a little look, didn't he? But decided not quite this time. Or maybe this time he's going to do it. Is he? Yeah, he goes through. So good pass there from Brisbane. Just caught that one at the right time. Takes the third spot off Victor. Don't think Victor will give up too easy though. He's on the racing mediums and the racing soft for Pat, and what's the Stormfly is on the racing hard compound. So Panic in fifth is on the racing soft, so I expect him to put some good laps in, given the racing compound he's on at the moment. Fitzy in sixth place. Scott seventh, not too far behind Mr. Smith and Enzo Jack, followed by Harry G. And we've got Frowny and Unforgiven in 12th position. On the racing hard, so he don't want to be on this compound for too long, does he? But they've got to do, I think it's 3 laps on each compound, so I don't expect Unforgiven to be doing any more than the 3 laps. Stormfly, is he going to pull this win out the bag? Is he going to take the win in round 7? I think Pat's got other ideas, but racing hard, racing soft for Pat, so expect Pat to make some ground upon Stormfly before the next pit stop. So after Brisbane's pass on Victor, he has made a little bit of a gap between himself and your 4th place man. Panic on the charge, and why shouldn't he be on the racing softs? He's going to really give everything he's got, and I expect him to pass Victor. What's Victor on again? He's on the racing hard, yeah. But Panic is definitely going to pass Victor, I think, within the next lap or 2. Loving the sound of these Ferraris. They do sound nice and clunky. If that's actually a word, clunky, who knows. Scott in 7th place, followed by Smith and Enzo Jack. 8th and 9th. .140.089. Mr. Pat currently in second, the fastest guy on the track. Oh, there's a little battle going off behind. Where's that? There we go. I thought I saw something going off. There's Enzo, Jack and Harry G. Let's go on board with Harry G. Go on, lad. Give it some beans. Look at that. Right down to that first gear to get that car turned in. And as he comes out the chicane up into second, but Enzo Jack gets a great drive through that corner. Mr. Harry is doing his level best to stay with him. It's not an easy job. Similar lines through that section. Oh dear me, that'll cost him a little bit of a time. A bit of a twitchy there from Harry's car. Now then, can he get the power down nice and early? So does Enzo Jack. So I'm not quite, I don't think Harry maybe get him this time, but he will stay with him. We'll just stay with him down to this first corner. Oh, and Enzo goes. Oh, they both go a little bit. Oh my word. Oh, let's go back on normal camera when we can find it. Everything went off there, didn't it? Both cars got in a little bit of a... Yes. Oh, a bit wide there again from Enzo. Jack is really feeling it now from Frowny. Where's Frowny come from? Frowny's come from nowhere, but he's going to move himself up into 10th position. So Frowny on a charge. He's on the racing mediums, just over a quarter of a tank of fuel. And Enzo Jack racing hard. So there you go. That's probably why he... oh, dear me. Enzo Jack. Yeah, by God, it's all kicking off now. Unforgiven in 12th place. I don't think he'll be there for much longer. I think he's gonna have a go at Enzo, isn't he? Enzo's pushing that car to the limit because he's making it twitch. He's got the itch. Here we go. Let's go on board with Unforgiven. There's the view from a driver's perspective. The smelly end of Enzo. You don't want to be there too long. Down into turn 1. Down the gears, right down to first gear to get that car turned round. And he moves up into 10th position. So good pass there from Monsieur Unforgiven. Enzo Jack is staying with him, and Stormfly in 12th place. He's out on the racing medium compound tyre. Nice tank of fuel, which should see him to the end of the race, I think. Meanwhile, Pat, fastest guy in the track and currently your race leader, he's got quite a bit of a gap between himself now and Brisbane. There's Brisbane, there's the gap. Good camera shot there, the gap between the top two. So no panic for Pat at the moment. Pat and Brisbane, and there's panic. Jesus. And there's Victor in 4th place. Fitzy in 5th. Scott, and not too far behind him, Mr. Smith. Where's the closest battle? Harry G is pretty much on his own. In 8th position, Frowny not too far behind, and then we've got Unforgiven, Enzo Jack in the pits. because he's running on fresh air at the moment. And Stonefly is going to take the 11th place off Enzo Jack. So, lap 20 of 30, so if your maths is any good as mine, we've got 10 laps remaining of this race, and I am looking for a battle for you guys, but unfortunately it looks like everybody is pretty much spread out. 6th and 7th, Scott and Smith could be the closest. Let's go down the field. Yeah, that's a shame. It's the only problem with these endurance races, sometimes the cars do get a bit spread out, and anyway, did anybody see the match tonight? Everton Man United. Yeah, let's get back to the racing. I think because everybody's spread out a little bit, let's just take a look at so many seconds per driver in this race here at Fugi. It's not going to be too far, is it, before Pat makes his pit stop? He might come in this one, actually. If not this one, definitely the next lap. Let's just stay with him, see if he comes into the pits. I think he might do one more. Yeah, he stays out. Going to be another lap for Pat. Currently in first position. And Brisbane definitely going to come in. He's not going to get another lap because of his fuel. Oh, I thought Panic was going to join him, but no. Is he? No, he stays out. So Panic stays out, and why not? He could get another, well, definitely two or three laps maybe out of his tyres. His fuel's not the problem for Panic at the moment. We've got yellow flags, and I don't know why. Quite a few guys coming into the pits for their final one. Oh, we don't want to look at them, do we? They're all into the pits. Let's go back up with your leader. The question is, it's a shame that Panic's tyre wear is what it is, because if it was a little bit better, I might have expected him to stay out a little bit longer in this race, but he might also come in this one. I think Pat is definitely, where is he? There he is. Pat is definitely going to come in this one, I think. He better do now, I've said he is. Or is he going to stay out for another one? Surely not. No, he's going to come in, isn't he? There he goes, into the pits. Panic. Yeah, he's going to go for it. He's going to take the lead in this race. Just 8 laps remaining now. Or should I say 7? This is going to be interesting. I think if I was to put money on it, I'm still going to go with Pat to take the win in this race. Obviously Panic has got to make another pit stop yet. Looking good though for Harry G. He's on the racing hard, but his tyre wear is looking better than his fuel. Unforgiven now up into third. Has he done his... No, surely he's got another pit stop to make. This race started off well, didn't it? You know, we've got battles going off here, there and everywhere, and as the race has progressed, the guys have got a little bit more spread out, unfortunately, but it's coming down to more of a race strategy than it is battles on the track. We've got a little battle actually, but let's just stay with Scott and Smith. Let's go on board actually with Scott. Looks like his windscreen wiper's got a bit of a jib on at the moment, actually. I'm not sure if he's going to have time before the end of the straight to get close enough to Mr. Smith. Not this time. Not far off though. Good attempt there from Scott. If he stays with him, maybe next time round he might be close enough to make a pass on him. Where's Fitzy? Yeah, he's pretty much on his own, isn't he? Harry, old Harry, or young Harry, whatever, is 9th place. 10th for Unforgiven and Frowning, not that far behind actually, 11th, and Enzo Jack. I'm not quite sure what's happened to Enzo Jack actually, but yeah, in 12th. Lap 24 of... Oh, Victor's put a 1:39.389 in, so Victor, there he is, Victor in 4th, chasing down Stormfly for that 3rd position. Victor wants to put himself on the podium, and who can blame him? But he is definitely on the charge because he is the fastest guy here at Fugi. Not quite close enough yet for a bit of onboard footage, but he's not that far off, is he? He's given it everything he's got. Who's that with the penalty? Oh, Brisbane. Half a second penalty, is it for Brisbane? Oh, unlucky there, son. I don't think he has to worry about too much behind him, because I think it's missed a bit too far off him. Just 5 laps remaining. Panic now into the pits, so we'll go with Pat now then, coming around that final corner. I think he will take the lead. Yeah, he'll definitely take the lead, won't he, in this race, because Panic's is just changing his tyres, never mind his fuel. Pat is definitely going to go through and be our current race leader, and there you go. He's on the racing hards, but he won't be making any more pit stops. His fuel's looking good, his tyre wear's looking good. Unless he makes a bit of a boo-boo, he is going to be the winner here at Fugi. Panic at the Tesco, back out on the track once more, but he's also on the racing hard compound. Not too far behind him is Stormfly in the racing mediums. I expect maybe Stormfly to pass Panic probably. And where's Victor? Always on the racing softs. And I think Victor will just be able to make those tyres last until the end of the race. Oh, look at that for curry sauce. Right at the smelly end. Let's go with Victor. Oh, there we go. Oh no, is he? No, yes, no, yes, no, maybe not. Not quite. Good attempt though there from Victor. Really giving Stormfly a run for his money down this very, very long straight. Stormfly using every trick in the book not to let Victor pass him, but as tight as you like. Now then, he's going to go for the switchback. Oh, just overcooked it a little bit, didn't he? Oh, lucky there for Victor. Just overcooked it a little bit, and Stormfly just hangs on to third position. That was a good little bit of racing, actually. Quite enjoyed that one. I'm not giving up the ghost just yet, is he? I think he's going to make him sweat till the end of the race by the looks of it. And we've got Brisbane in 5th place, followed by Smith and Scott. Not too far behind Smith. Fitz is having a little personal battle with Harry G. Unforgiven is pretty much on his own at the moment, followed by Frown in 11th and Enzo Jack in 12th. So the guys in the bottom 4 pretty much spread out actually. So we're going to go back with Victor and Stormfly and Panic. Ooh, Panic now under major pressure from 3rd and 4th. So your 4th place man's on the racing softs, racing medium and racing hards. Oh, given the tyre wear, I think you might have to fancy Victor a little bit to maybe finish this race in 2nd position. Who knows? Have we got time for a little his tyre wear is not looking good, is it, on the old front left? But twitchy there from Victor. That's how hard he is really pushing it. And sat behind him is Brisbane. I think Brisbane is going to know that Victor's tyre wear is not the best. And maybe maybe Brisbane, shall I say. Will take advantage of Victor's tyre wear. Wow, look at this one, really hotting up now in these final few laps between these four guys. Everybody else is pretty much spread. Pat's still in the lead from Panic at second and Stormfly in third. And then we've got these four. I just hope they can keep it nice and clean. Oh, I think Panic is going to lose that position, is he? I don't think he has he? No, God knows, everybody seems to be changing positions every... Let's just go back, let's go, right, there's Stormflight, there's Panic in third. Brisbane hard on the heels, followed by, Victor, so it was Brisbane that's got past Victor, sorry. There we go, we've got it worked out now. Lap 29 of 30, this is really boiling up now to be a fantastic finish, especially from these four guys. Pat is definitely going to take the win from Stormfly in second, unless he makes a bit of a boo-boo, which I don't think he will do. Oh my word, it's all going off because the tyre wear is taking its tolls on these cars in this, which is nearly the final lap. Let's just go with Pat. So where is he? There he is, coming through to take his final lap, and there we go. Same goes for Brisbane, not too far behind him is Stormfly. What a finish this is going to be. Panic at the Tesco and Victor Smith. Let's run down the field very quickly. Scott, then we've got Harry G, we've got Fitzy, then Unforgivens, Frowney and Enzo. So everyone is spread out apart from these guys. Now then, Brisbane, can he hang on to that second place? His front left is absolutely, you know what, yes, it is. Hanging on for dear life is Brisbane. Even if he loses the place, he will still end up on the podium, but he don't want to lose that place, does he? Obviously. Panic at the Tesco, fourth place. Can he grab that third off Stormfly? I'm not sure if he's going to have the time to catch him up, but he will do his level best to hold off Victor in fifth place. Let's go back at your race leader once more. Coming through this final corner, we're going to stay with him. Look at that, by the skin of your teeth. Oh, look at the fuel on Pat's car. He's played that absolute blind, Randy, regarding his fuel. Here we go then. So Pat takes the win here at Fugi. Well done to him. Second place is just going to go to Brisbane, I think. So it's going to be Brisbane from Stormfly, from Panic at the Tesco in fourth, followed by Victor in fifth place. Mr. Smith in sixth, followed by seventh place from Scott. Harry G is going to bring it home in eighth place, followed by Fitzy in ninth place. Oh, Jesus Christ, as fast as you like. I'm going to kill him. Unforgiven going to bring it home in 10th position. Well done to him, because he started off in 12th place, followed by Frowney in 11th. And Enzo Jackson going to bring it home in 12th. So what a finish there between the front runners and, well, the ones just below them. So it started off really well. It got a bit spread out a bit later on, and the final few laps, it was absolutely mayhem. Great racing, guys. And we'll see you next week at the Nuremberg Ring GP. I think we're at for round 8. And there's Enzo Jack bringing it home in 12th.